how good is menu log? So guys, I'm going to be doing today a mukbang of my own, something different that I haven't done before, but I want to kind of put a bit more of a personal side onto my videos and kind of chat to you guys about some different vegan related topics, you know, get your feedback, talk to you guys, try to get some ideas, what you guys want to hear about me as a vegan dad, and we can eat and we can chat along the way. So today I just ordered some menu log and ordered from Burger Love, which is a Melbourne-based burger joint. They have 4 vegan-friendly burgers there, so it is a great option. They are popping up everywhere now in Melbourne, so they are really delicious. I've had them before, really convenient and easy. But today, I've just got, you know, some sweet potato chippies, bucket load of them as well. Look at that. They also do some vegan nuggets, which I haven't tried before, so I thought I'd try them out in front of you guys today. And then just over here, I just got their sheesh burger with their plant-based beef burger, I guess it is. Just some sheesh cheese. What else is in there? You got some pickles, tomato sauce. Pretty basic, but very delicious. So here we go. So, really the idea of these videos, you know, I'm going to be doing once a month and just kind of chat to you guys about some different topics. And today, I want to talk to you about how and why I became vegan. So, just starting off, I am married to my beautiful wife. We've been married for about almost 2 years now, so it's pretty exciting. And we've got 2 young boys as well, who are 3 and 2. So our hands are completely tied with those 2 young boys at the moment. I got my little dips that I pre-did as well, so just some tomato sauce. Got some veganese as well. I'm gonna try out one of these vegan nuggets. Never had nuggets before going vegan, so I'm not really sure in terms of taste and texture how close it is, but it kind of looks like chicken. Adding that with vegan mayo makes a hell of a difference there. Anyway, my past before going vegan, you know, I was very meat dominated. As a family, we'd put a meat item with most of our lunch and dinners. So it's just like the regular sort of family where, you know, you just feel like you're supposed to have meat with your meals. We were getting like chicken breast, beef mince, you know, some pork, and just, you know, it got to a stage for us as a family, like my wife and I, where we're getting tired of the same old flavors. You know, probably my fault. I wasn't really inspired to cook back then. I just did basics. We cycled through maybe like 10, 15 different meals, and like it just got boring. But anyway, my wife and I a couple of years ago, probably about 2 or 3 years ago now, or maybe 3 years, I guess it'll be pushing on now, we started to watch some vegan documentaries. There was a couple out at that stage, which was Forks Over Knives, What the Hell, and a couple others, but probably what swayed me over to become vegan were those 2 aforementioned documentaries, probably What the Hell more so. Just listening to those claims, you know, I know there's a bit of vegan propaganda in there, you know, all those documentaries generally are, but you know, there is a lot of truths behind what was said, and it really resonated with me and my wife. And like after those documentaries, I'm pretty sure the next day we're just like, nah, that's it, we are going full vegan. We're cutting out all meat, dairy, cheese. We were massive cheese lovers back in the day. I mean, we are now, but vegan cheese, not dairy cheese. But you know, just switched straight away. And I was someone when I was younger, you know, of this opinion of having to have, oh, I've got to reach a certain amount of protein to build muscle and all that sort of stuff. I was hitting the gym quite a bit and had the perception, oh, I need this sort of protein, so I'm going to get it from having chicken. I'm going to be having eggs. I'm pretty sure there was probably a stage probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I was probably having about 4 or 5 eggs a day. It was excessive. Now I know different, but as a young male, these are the things that you look out for. And then I was the sort of person, when I went to America probably about 10 years ago, I would go to these places that did food competitions, and I'd get on stage and try to eat like a big 72-ounce steak. And like, I didn't have a care in the world for my health or the animals involved into that process. I'm gonna tuck into this little burger now. Burger's so good. So delicious that we have these options now. For me personally, it really surprised me how much we actually lied to as a community. You don't realize what companies are funding certain researchers or certain other companies. The Heart Foundation being sponsored by big beef corporations or dairy corporations, and they funding these tests to make their products look good. And that was probably the eye-opener for me. And then you kind of look back and you go, oh, that makes sense. So anyway, changed diet, completely transitioned my wife and I into a vegan diet. So I probably lost about 6 kilos in the first maybe 2 or 3 months. So like, it was working really well. I was waking up with plenty of energy. I just felt a lot lighter as well in the stomach. I wasn't feeling bloated or heavy. So it was great. Getting those results early made a big difference. With sticking with it, like you saw the results, you felt better. I felt like more energy. And then my wife, like, she lost a bunch of weight as well once going vegan. So it worked both of us. So the problem was, we were still kind of unsure about what we were going to do with our 2 kids. We had a 1-year-old, and probably our youngest probably wasn't even born when we went vegan. But it was really hard to find information about bringing up a vegan child. So we kind of transitioned him slowly into a vegan diet. And then when our youngest was born, we did the same. I think like the hardest thing was like, the information of, what they should be hitting, what they should be eating, because you're just told, give them meat, give them dairy. And then it just slowly transitioned from there. They were a bit longer to go fully vegan because they were going to childcare, and we just thought, they can be vegan at home, but at childcare, they can have like a meat sort of dish or dairy. We won't be too fussy. Probably up to a year ago, when our eldest was 2, I guess, 2.5 maybe, and our youngest was 1.5, we said to the childcare that we want them to go fully vegan. So we were a bit worried about that initially, because we had previously asked what their vegetarian options are, and all they said was some rice and veggies. So we're like, oh, kind of scared off a little bit. But we spoke to them and kind of worked with them. I actually did a massive folder of options, like replacement options that you can purchase from the supermarket at like Woolworths and Coles, giving them like plant-based sausages, plant-based burgers, some of like the yogurts. So gave them like a little bit of a shopping list for them to go out and go, okay, isn't too bad. We can give them this option while we're giving the other kids this option. And I also provided them with, probably a dozen simple vegan-friendly recipes that I know the kids are eating and loving at home. So I gave them the fundamentals early, and they went from there. But like the key suggestion there was to make their meals look very similar to what everyone else is having, which is really easy to do. If you're doing spaghetti, you just don't put the meat in, you put like a plant-based mince in, or you put lentils or beans or whatever, so they don't look like they're missing out or they're any different to everyone else. I mean, they're very young at the moment, so they're very impressionable about what everyone else is doing and what everyone else is eating. But yeah, I feel like that was probably like the hardest issue for us, was finding information about being a vegan parent, about vegan kids, you know, how to upbring them. So we're just trying to do some trials and errors of our own, trying to work out what works best for us. And this is the kind of the idea of why I started my Instagram and this YouTube channel. I really wanted to let everyone else know how easy it can be, and give other vegan parents like information and helpful tips to bring up vegan kids. So that's probably why I wanted to start this channel and kind of educate people as well. A lot of people worry that, you know, vegan diet is more expensive, so that's the idea behind the grocery hauls, to let you guys know how affordable it can be. You know, we don't buy many treat vegan items very often, so that where it kind of racks up the money a little bit, introducing people to new vegan items. And I just want people to realize that being vegan isn't this massive stigma of being, you know, you got to be this hippie mellow sort of person. You can just be an everyday sort of Aussie, you know, going out there, you got kids, you got a family, you go on to work, you come home, you know, you're not going to miss out on these vegan treats. You're not going to miss out on healthy and nutritious meals as well. You know, I like cooking, but I don't like spending over an hour in the kitchen. So that's why with the simple recipes, you know, with items that everyone's got lying around, you know, half an hour, 40 minutes, a lot of people are time pressed, you know, especially parents. So I've got some great ideas moving forward with what I want to do with this channel and the brand. Actually, I'm planning to release a recipe website really soon, so to make it a bit more accessible for people to find vegan recipes. You know, I want to do maybe a vegan cookbook down the track, saying like Vegan Dad, or like, you know, like a book with some great vegan lunchbox ideas for kids that's really accessible. I love to have that in the shops that anyone can pick up and buy. That'd be like my end time goal. It's really just about the kids, trying the, you know, lunchbox ideas. What can you do at vegan party, like non-vegan parties? So that is my idea, and hopefully that dream can grow with your support. I've been doing this for about a year now, and it's slowly starting to grow. I'm getting great support from a lot of people, and the feedback that I'm receiving on these like videos is really reassuring as well, that people are actually watching them and enjoying them and getting information out of them. That support is incredibly encouraging. And then I received a comment like probably 2 or 3 months ago from a mum that their vegan daughter is watching my channel and getting information. Like, that was like bring the biggest smile to my face. Like, at the end of the day, the whole idea of this channel was just to get the vegan word out there and kind of spread the message and make it accessible for everyone. So receiving comments like that and knowing that I'm helping people find new items, come up with new ideas, trying new recipes. Like, they might not even be vegan, but if they're trying some of these vegan recipes or buying some of these vegan items just for every now and then, decreasing their meat consumption, dairy consumption, that is a win in my book. And, you know, hopefully it'll grow into something bigger for them, you know, transitioning into a vegan diet. But at this stage, just having that feedback and just showing people how accessible it is like the biggest win for me at the moment. I love getting that feedback. But as I said, I do want to try to keep doing these sort of mukbang videos moving forward. I'm probably only going to do one a month at the moment. I just want to talk about vegan topics. If you guys have got any kind of vegan topics that you want me to talk about, or any ideas of what you want to see me eating whilst talking, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, any feedback that you guys have had, if you're enjoying the channel, if you're taking something out of this channel, please also let me know in the comments below. I love reading those comments. It really, truly makes my day. I feel like I haven't really had a chance to stuff my face too much, but I just wanted to chat to you guys a little bit, and I really love doing this. This has been actually really enjoyable. It's a bit more personal, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. But anyway guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna try to finish this, and eat this delicious burger and chips and nuggets. Unreal. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be catching you guys very soon.